I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to today's WHHM Morning Show. Today's Thursday, January 8th, and it's an A-Day. I'm Mackenzie Stones.
And I'm Brooke Simons. On Tuesday, the Stingray basketball team traveled to Hilton Head Prep. The girls came home with a victory while the boys fell in a close game. Tonight, they will travel to Beaufort Middle at 5 o'clock. Go Stingrays!
Attention students, it's flu season. Remember to wash your hands and sanitize your hands as often as possible to avoid getting yourself and others sick. Let's keep our school as healthy as possible.
Anyone interested in participating in baseball, softball, lacrosse, soccer, or track this spring, you must have a physical on file with the athletic department. There will be $20 physicals held at the high school's field house on January 14th, which is 1 week from today. Remember, without a physical, you cannot try out for any spring sports.
Today's island weather will be chilly, high temperature of 39 degrees today with sunny skies. Low tonight is 31 degrees. However, temperatures will be warmer this weekend with highs of 50s.
Have a great day!
New images coming in right now from Paris, where those masked gunmen opening fire at a satirical magazine, killing at least 11 people. The president of France calling it an act of terrorism. And ABC's Terry Moran is in London and has the latest for us. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Robin. It's been called the worst terrorist attack in Europe in years, and it has shocked France to the core. Just after noon, Paris time, two masked gunmen, heavily armed, apparently well-trained, arrived at the offices of Charlie Hebdo, a long-term satirical magazine that has mocked Islam and other religions. According to one eyewitness, they hollered out, "Where is Charlie Hebdo?" and then opened fire. 11 are reported dead so far. President Hollande of France called it a cowardly assassination and put Paris on high alert. In particular, all news outlets, especially newspapers, are receiving the highest level of protection, a sign of just what an attack on liberty this represents. And in fact, President Hollande saying, "We are targeted because we are a country of freedom." This is an attack. This is a magazine that had been attacked before. This magazine published some of those infamous cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad, you might remember. And so this is a long-term struggle in France, in Europe, and throughout the world. But right now, the death toll stands at 11, and the gunmen are on the loose.
And some of those cartoons just recently are right there. Thank you very much, Terry Moran in London. And Brian Ross is here with us in New York. You hear about Paris being on high alert. What are you learning?
What we're hearing about this particular attack is this is a magazine that was firebombed in 2011 after publishing the satirical cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad. In the attack this morning, what experts are telling us so far is what they see is not lone wolf, but highly planned. At least two gunmen with what appears to be automatic weapons based on audio of the gunfire, the rapid fire, indicates automatic weapons, which are highly unusual in France. So it appears to be not a suicide attack because they got away, and it appears from some of the pictures that they probably attacked the police, a car outside which had been assigned to cover and provide security for this magazine, given previous threats.
Well, exactly. There was added protection, but of course
yes,
that
you can see the bullet marks there as if that was...
Exactly, and everyone wants to know about what about here in the U.S., the concerns that are here?
Well, traditionally what happens after an attack like this is in New York particularly, they will provide extra security for magazines that might be, or newspapers here that might be under attack. The publishing of these cartoons has really riled Al-Qaeda. They've called for attacks again and again, both on this publication and also a publication in Denmark that's been regularly plotted against by Al-Qaeda.
So because of Charlie Hebdo's history, we don't know if this is Al-Qaeda, they've called for the attacks, or ISIS, which has also come in for some mocking by this magazine
Absolutely.
as well.
And it's, you know, it's not clear, and from the point of view of the French, does it really matter other than trying to find out who was responsible. But clearly, as the president of France has called it, this is a terror attack and appears from early indications to be a well-planned, thought out. They did intend to get away. They didn't go in with suicide vests, but they shot up the place and then fled.
And they are on the loose still.
They're on the loose now, and that's the great reason for the high terror alert in Paris, and that will likely be extended throughout France.
We're going head-to-head in egg Russian roulette. Higgins, would you want to explain how this works?
Yes, James. Here in my hand, I have 1 dozen eggs. 8 have been hard-boiled. 4 of them are still raw. We'll take turns selecting 1 egg at a time and smashing them upon the top of your head. You won't know which eggs are cooked and which are raw.
Thinking about this. Today I'm challenging the whole world to #Book It Forward. Book it forward. Book it forward. It's really simple. What book inspired you? Take a photo, tag it, #Book It Forward. Share who you're giving the book to and why. You can book it forward to a friend. You can book it forward to strangers. You can book it forward to an entire school or the world. I want to see 10,000 people give their favorite book to somebody else. You see that number? That's a big number, and we can do this. You're a powerful bunch of people, and I can't wait what you're going to come up with. What book do you think the world needs to read more? What story has inspired your life? Book it forward. What? We're almost out of time? Oh, I have more slides. I got this one. I got this one. I'll just skip to the end. This one. Yes, here we go. Here's what I'm trying to say. Ideas, dreams, stories. The more we share them, the more awesome things get. So let's get to it.